Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tastefully Balanced. I'm Miriam and I'm here today with a Costco haul. I just needed some of the bulk items for my freezer and just to kind of stock up. So I just went to Costco, which is kind of rare because I usually go to Trader Joe's whenever I go to Costco. But I thought I'd share it with you guys since you seem to like Costco just as much as Trader Joe's. I know I do. So if you guys love Costco as much as I do, please subscribe and keep watching. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I have here is a big bag of stir fry. So this is just for the freezer, stir fry vegetable blend. I love throwing this in noodles, into fried rice, into soups. And it's just easy. I even have it steamed with a little bit of salt, pepper, maybe a little bit of butter, but I just love having this in the freezer so that if I don't have any fresh veggies, this is my go-to. So it's really quick, it's already cut, it's already washed, and I just need to cook it. So I love making sure that I have this in the freezer. All right, next up, I have eggs. So I already cut the half of it off the top, and it just makes it easier to store in the fridge, and then you just grab it, it's open, you don't have to worry about opening it anymore. So just 2 dozen eggs. All right, next up I've got some spinach. Spinach is something that I always have in the fridge now just because we have smoothies almost every day, especially like protein smoothies, protein shakes after our workout. So we like to add this to our smoothies, to our eggs. It's just a staple item that is always in our fridge. All right, next up I've got some mushrooms. So just some white mushrooms. I feel like I always have mushrooms and bell peppers just always in the fridge just because I love it. I love having for breakfast, you know, just having a nice scramble and just as a side dish. We really love mushrooms and just can add it to anything and enjoy it. So that's why I always have mushrooms. All right, next up I've got some fruits. I've got some raspberries. I've got some fun ideas for recipes to make with raspberries. And then of course some blueberries. Now usually these type of things like strawberries, blueberries, oh here's a box of strawberries as well, is things that I get from my local farmer's market, but my farmer's market hasn't opened yet, so I haven't been able to get it from there. But let me know in the comments if you want to see a haul from the farmer's market. I love going to my local farmer's market. It's where I do my food demos. If you're ever at the Renton Farmer's Market on Tuesdays, I'm usually doing a demo there. So I love just getting fresh fruits and veggies from there when it's in season, but it's not open yet. It opens in June. But yeah, so for now I have to buy my fruits and veggies from the grocery store. Next up, some Skinny Pops. So this is just something to snack on. Nothing really special here. Usually I like to make my own popcorn because we have one of those air popcorn fryer things that are really easy. You just put the kernels in and it just does its job. But you get lazy sometimes and it's like nice to just open up a bag. So that's why I got this. Frozen okra. So okra is something that I really didn't like growing up, but I love it now. I love it with just a little bit of cumin and salt and onion. And I don't know if I shared my recipe. Maybe I can't remember, but it's really easy to cook up and I love having it ready to go in the freezer so that if I need a quick veggie dish or a side dish, that is gonna be this. All right, I made a little bit of room, moved everything to that side again so I can work with this side. So next up, I've got these Terra Real vegetable chips. These are some root chips that have parsnip, taro, sweet potato, and batata, which I think is just a different type of sweet potato, but I love this big bag. It's kind of dangerous because we can eat it really fast, so I don't like to get it often, but it's delicious. If you have a chance to try it out, the Terra brand, it's really good. I think I've tried the Trader Joe's brand too. They had come out with one and it's also really good, but this is one of our favorites to snack on. It's just, be careful, it's dangerous. All right, next up, I think I've shared this with you guys before, but some seaweed. I love this seaweed, this organic roasted seaweed snack. What I'll do, and it's kind of weird and I don't know if others do this, but for breakfast, I will have 2 eggs, scrambled, whatever, hard boiled, and then I'll have some seaweed, tomatoes, avocado, and I think maybe onions, red onions, and I'll just kind of wrap it up, you know, like a deconstructed sushi, egg sushi or whatever, and just have it like that. And I love it for breakfast. If I have some furikake, if you guys know what that is, it's like a seasoning that you put on your rice. I will have that too. It's delicious. I don't know. I just love all types of Asian cuisines. So this is one of my favorites, and I have recently just started getting it again. All right, next up, I've got a big tub of yogurt. Nothing really special here. I love using yogurt for in substitution of sour cream. Anytime there is some cream needed in a recipe, I like to use some Greek yogurt. It's great for breakfast. I have some ideas for some fun summer treats with yogurt that I want to share with you guys, so that's why I got this. All right, I show you guys this a lot as well, some celery sticks. I love getting celery just to juice it. I kind of, to be honest, fell off the wagon with the whole juicing celery and having it every morning, but I do have L-glutamine. Look it up. It's kind of got the same benefits as celery, but it's in a powder form that you just mix in with water and have in the morning. So I've been having that instead just because it's easier, but I do want to get back into juicing because I did notice more of a difference when I was juicing. All right, a big bag of halos. So these are just clementines that are delicious. I always get this or the one from Trader Joe's. Last time I think I got it from Trader Joe's, so I thought I'd get a bag from Costco this time around. Another bag of avocados. So there is how many in here? 5 avocados. So what I tend to do is I only keep about 1 out at a time, and I stick the rest in the fridge just so they don't all get ripe at the same time because they're big avocados and I can't go through avocados that fast. So I like to keep half and half or 1 to 2 out while the others are in the fridge. All right, next up, I've got some of this avocado oil spray. I think I've shared this with you guys before too. It's one of the few oil sprays that do not have any other chemicals or ingredients except for the oil. So if you look at the ingredients, it's just avocado oil. The other ones have propellants and other chemicals to make it spray. This one, you'll notice it's kind of more of a stream of oil, which I like. So I've switched over to this completely for my oil spray. All right, next up, I've got some RX bars. These are pretty much the only bars that I buy now. I do wish that Costco would come out with some other flavors so I can switch it up a little bit here and there, but these are so easy to make too that I really shouldn't even be buying it and I should really make it. But for now, these are an easy go-to snack. Right, and the last thing I've got is these layered fruit bars. So pure organic, gluten-free vegan bars. 2 flavors, pineapple passion fruit and strawberry banana. When I looked at the ingredients, they seemed pretty straightforward, just a bunch of juice purees, fruit purees, and some ascorbic acid, citric acid to maintain that freshness. But yeah, it seemed kind of interesting. It's kind of the same concept as a fruit leather, except for it's a little bit thicker. So I was just kind of curious to try it out. So I love getting these types of things. There's also another fruit leather at Costco that's pretty good. You just have to read the ingredients, make sure there's no added sugar. That's kind of my biggest thing, is to make sure that it's all natural sugars just from the fruit and no added sugars. So I wanted to give this one a try. All right, there you guys go. That is my haul from Costco. Nothing too crazy, not too many items, just things that I usually stock up on and a little bit of fun stuff here and there. So if you guys love these haul videos and you have recommendations on where to go next, leave it in the comments. Otherwise, I will put a link of a playlist to all my other hauls so you guys can binge watch all of them and gather inspiration. So if you guys love haul videos, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, live life tastefully balanced.